Alright, what's up Dragon Brew? Today we want to take a look at another Humans deck, but this time in Naya, and we're going to try to really make it hard for the opponent to kill our stuff. Alright, so let's go over the core of the resistance for the deck. We're going to start with Skrelv. We all know how good this little mite is, and we know that it can keep your stuff alive, even for a cost of 2 life, which is great, and it comes out early, which we like as well. Obviously, we're going to be playing Thalia because it's human, and it makes our opponent's removal cost 1 more, and that combined with Skrelv can make it really hard for your opponent to do anything to your stuff. Another new card that we just got out of the Aftermath set is Coppercoat Vanguard. We've had a good time with this card. We've tried it in a couple other lists, and we're super impressed with it. And this giving everything else ward is also super fantastic because on top of that, it's actually going to give all of our humans an additional +1 attack power. Now, if your opponent would happen to get rid of any of these things, we could play Melira, so we could actually get those back if they happen to die through all of that extra mana cost and whatnot. But we're not done yet. We're also going to be playing Anointed Peacekeeper, because this can make something cost 2 more as well. So now we're just stacking taxing effects on top of each other to make it really hard for your opponent to do anything. But there's still more stuff we can do, and there's a new angel in Sigarda, Font of Blessings. This is a really cool card because it actually gives all your other stuff hexproof. Now, you can't necessarily protect it, but that's kind of okay. Like, if that's the only thing they can target and your other stuff that's going to beat the opponent down gets protected, fantastic. So yeah, these are going to be the core cards that we're looking at today, trying to make it hard for our opponent to kill our stuff. We're obviously going to fill the rest of the deck with humans, but if you want the full deck list, it'll be at the end of the video, or you can get it down in the description below. Just look for the arrows. And as always, if you haven't, please remember to hit the like button right now and subscribe if you hadn't, to make sure you get all the other deck lists we put up on a daily basis. Otherwise, y'all go enjoy those games, and I'll meet you on the back end of the video. Okay, not really the start we want, but we'll take it. I mean, little Coppercoat followed by... Maybe we just play Melira first. Because we kind of don't want this to die first, you know? We can put a little pressure on the opponent this way. Man, Skrelv, where were you last turn? That would have been huge. Alright. So let's see what's up. Oh, Giada. Okay, this could be a bit of a problem. That's not what we want to see. That card should help us here. But things are about to get at least a little bit more complicated. It's possible we could outrace them with Skrelv just to make stuff unblockable. I mean, the next big thing they play we could shoot down, but we could also just play Helana and Elena. Oh, actually, we're a mana short, so maybe we can't. Yeah, this is going to get ugly. They could play, like... I would assume... Well, they can play something for 4 mana here. They could be almost anything. Uh-oh. They're choosing to do something during the attack step? No? Okay. They changed their mind. Paragon. Alright, we can kill that. So that's good. Oh, that would have been nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and take that out. Opponent is at 17. I think we can only attack with this and this realistically. And yeah. In the turn. It's going to get real tight. Hopefully they don't get anything with lifelink. That's the real issue here. If we can avoid lifelink, we can at least make Melira large. Potentially. Okay, you're going to lay down arms on that. I guess we go ahead for 1 mana. Try to save this. I guess from black would be their other removal. Like, I have no idea. They probably don't have anything anyway. I just took a point for nothing, but we'll see. They can still cast a 3 mana angel here too. Alright, they don't have it though. Oh, that comes into play tapped. Oh no. Man, if we could have played either of these, would have been huge. Oh, gosh. What do we do now? I guess we go for it. If they block and do something, so be it, I guess. They might have another Giada, and they just might want to trade here, too. But I don't know. I got no clue. I mean, if they kill Melira... I mean, I guess even if they were to kill... I don't know. I guess we just have to leave Melira if they kill the Coppercoat during the attack step. Because we can't... Oh, it's an Iganjo. So we could save that I mean, the problem is we won't get any damage in here. So yeah, we just gotta let it die. That's super unfortunate. Man, if that Razor Verge like it didn't come into play tapped. Goodness. Yeah, that sucks. Might be in trouble here. Alright, Shieldred. A little unfortunate, but we're not dead to Shieldred yet. Wasn't expecting Shieldred to show up, though. I'm not going to lie. That did surprise me a little bit. Let's go ahead and play this. Put counters here. Attack. Assuming they're going to block and trade with Shieldred. Could be an incorrect assumption, but they might. Okay. So we get that trade. They might have a similar situation where they were just holding on to multiple Shieldreds, but lands were coming into play tapped. Kind of like we got stuck on our 4 mana things. I don't know why I feel like there's another one. Or it could be the other Shieldred. Oh, Redeemer. 3/5. Alright. We're at 14. We can play this and get a 6-power Angel. That's not the worst thing. We attack. Yeah. I mean, sure. Why not? I mean, they go to 2. That's kind of all right. like, don't hate that, you know? Now, they probably play another Giada, and it's going to be a 4/4 or whatever. Oh, that's a thing, because that gives something lifelink, doesn't it? No, just flying. Okay. Well, soldiers we don't care about. We're attacking with flyers right now. We're bringing business cards to the party. But the 3/3 does have lifelink, so that could be important for them. But we know what's on top of our library, which is another Angel. And we just play that. We'll also give this one haste. And we'll just attack into the opponent. I guess we'll get a Malira. Oh, I forgot. We already had a Malira in hand. Gosh dang it. Well, it's alright. We hit it with a Brutal Cathar on top. That's good too. My opponent's got to block with the 3/5. Like, there's no other choice here. Just block the 7, opponent. The opponent's deck's interesting too, because it was like, it's kind of an Angel deck. Just splashing black for, I'm assuming, removal and Shieldred. This doesn't give Vigilance either, right? Nope, just flying. And +1s. Cool. Good to know. Alright, and after a long deliberation, the opponent is deadzo. Yeah, we'll keep this. Oh. Well, hey, at least we got Cathars and Peacekeepers, so maybe we can do a little something. Okay, Thalia helps. Alright, we're going to have to play this just to not take some damage here. I don't even really like Skrelv in the mono-red matchups. It's good for everything else. But we'll see what we get out of it. The good news is we'll get to play Thalia and Peacekeeper back-to-back, so we should exhaust some pricey removal out of them that way. But we're going to take a lot of damage next turn. No doubt. There's really no way around that. The only thing we could do is risk taking 2 to keep Thalia around. But then we still can't block the Swift Spears. Okay, well, we don't even have to. That's good news. Yeah, you might as well attack us for 2. Alright. That's not bad either. Okay. Thinking, what do we do here? We could slowly remove those with those, but let's do this first. Lightning strikes. Yes. And even if they do those, that would become a 2. We could kill 1. Alright, I'm going to gamble on punching some damage. Because if they attack, we're not going to get to block with Thalia anyway. So sure. I mean, we could, but it wouldn't be beneficial for us to do so. But then we're taking... If they decide to be aggressive and attack, we'll take 2, 3, 4, be it 10. with them holding a lightning strike. So we're basically at 7. That dude's alright. That and the flyers? Sure. I'm into it. Have your 3 cards. They're probably just looking for a land anyway. And they have to pick one, and they have to pick a land, or else they can't really cast anything. Alright. Ooh, now it's getting close to getting good time. I think we do this, so we don't have to deal with those. Attack, attack. Now they can double block with Swift Spears and end up getting rid of Thalia. Like, double block upon... There you go. Like, that's a thing you can do. Sure. Alright. If they had a land, they could impulse, land, impulse. Like, that would be a thing. Oh, they're going to lose one of those next turn, so that's good. And they didn't find another land, which is pretty great. I will protect that, because that makes a lot of sense. I still might give it up, though, by blocking here. Would be interesting if we double block. Let's see, if we take 3, 4. The opponent can still get a land, do 2 spells, right? But if we go 3, 4, we're at 8. I'm going to not block, because I think we can win this race. You know, famous last words, but... Mostly, well, now we have Sigarda. That changes everything. I was like, maybe, but we would have to take a damage to play Sigarda. I don't know if we really want to do that just yet. We get rid of another thing. We can protect something with Skrelv. Yeah, why not? Chance they could play 2 things. We just leave them with the 1/1. I don't think they can kill us with just that. Alright, they're at 10. I might misjudge this. I mean, we are only at 8. Alright, so that's going to get us down to 6. Alright. Can they top deck their needed cards now? 3, 4, 5. We have 7 is all we can do. We could play Sigarda, but we would have to go to 5. Which does make us susceptible. But I think we still do it. And we just attack, attack, attack. It doesn't do any good to keep Skrelv back, because if we're protecting something, yeah, that's not gonna matter. Oh, I meant to attack with the Skrelv. Gosh dang it. It doesn't matter. They either get it right here or they don't. They just top deck it, they burn us out. I could have been more conservative and saved some more life, but... And honestly, double blocking on that previous turn was probably correct. Alright. Well, that's the good news. I don't think they can kill us now, because they could Chandra to deal 2. We can block. That still has attacks on it. Now, they could try to bait us and, like, kill a... Oh, they can't even target a creature, because everything has hexproof. Duh. So Shieldred's even dumber, because all it can protect is Sigarda, and Sigarda's not going to die here. Yeah, that's not going to matter. They can put us down to 3, and then that's game. And they already played a land even. Yep. Oh, no. You know what? We're going to keep it. We're probably going to die to our own lands, but whatever. Sometimes you got to live dangerously. Man, we drew all pain lands and double Skrelv. Like, the deck's really going to put it to us, huh? Oh, there's no breaks here. Alright. We're going to be at like 12 before our opponent probably even does any creature damage to us. It's going to be so gross. Hey, we found some non-damage lands. That's huge. Pass. Nope. Thought it was going to be like Adeline or something. Targeting. We're going to pay the 2 life. Alright. I mean, our creatures are big enough to fight, so we're not worried about that part. If they didn't have their Thalia, we'd be attacking as well. Ooh, did not need more Thalia's deck. That was a card I definitely didn't need more of. Yeah. I mean, I can attack with my Thalia, because if they trade, we can play another here. And that's fine. They might have another one too, but whatever. Alright. That was more an experiment just to see. I mean, maybe they already have another Thalia anyway. Anointed Peacekeeper, you get to call a Skrelv. We are okay with that. Which makes me feel like they don't have... We need something we can cast here. That works. Because I was just about to say, it makes me feel like they don't have a Thalia here, so I am going to play this just to have combat options. And then I'm going to attack with both of these. And see what the opponent's up to. Oh. They're not even blocking. Uh-oh. That's usually scary. The opponent doesn't even want to attempt to do anything. Okay, Coppercoat Vanguard. That's legit. Respect. And they did have another Thalia. Okay. Let's look at that. That's a thing that happened. I think we might need to hopefully draw an angel. This might be angel time. Do we trade here? This is a real question. If we don't trade... I mean, 1, we go to 9. That's already a concern. We don't want to be attacking back for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that wouldn't be lethal, and then we'd be in a pretty tight spot, depending on what we draw. But I'm going to go... yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take it. And just see what happens here. We did not draw a quality spell. That is super unfortunate. So our choices now are attack with everything. Best we do is block 4, and then we take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That sucks. I mean, we could attack with Initiate and Malira. I guess those are real. Okay, I guess we could live with that. And just so they don't flip Cathar, I'm going to go ahead and play this. Like, don't greatly want to, but just can't afford for them to flip the Cathar here with them having so many cards in hand. That being said, they could just be lands or something. Okay, but they weren't. They have another spell they can play. That's not good. I mean, they can attack with their Thalia, and we can't really afford to trade. Though they might just be holding that card in hand for their Guardian, too. Alright, come on, Angels. Ah, deck. Dang, even our own Coppercoat would have been nice. Oh, what are we doing here? Alright. I guess we're still going to keep it up. I mean, not a lot we can do. Just can pressure their life total. If they block or trade for our Thalia, so be it. I mean, fortunately, all their stuff's 2 toughness. So if they want to double block and kill our dude, then that's mostly fine, I guess. I was hoping the Cathar would go get some. Honestly, that's what I was looking for. Like, let that Cathar get a piece of the action. Because if the Cathar started getting in, then we could start using the wonderful king here. But that's a little unfortunate. Alright. Then we'll play the other one. All right. Man, we've had a lot of turns where we just need to draw one of our bigger cards, and it has not happened. Even Halana Nalena would have been cool. You know? I could have lived with that. Opponent attacks here. Ooh. What do we do? Because if we trade Thalia, we likely don't have a good attack. But also taking 4 here, 5, 6 here is pretty dangerous. Okay, so we'd be taking 5. Ugh, this is gross. We might end up having to just let them flip the Brutal Cathar. And I don't love that, but... Oh, and they left... Did they leave both on top? Oh, no. Dang. Whew. Boy, that sucks. Alright. I mean, we just make them spin the card, I guess. It makes it at least somewhat safer to have them flip a Brutal Cathar, I suppose. But that's not saying much. Alright. Come on, deck. We need something. That's something. That's a real something, actually. I'm not mad at that. That's real. Okay. What are we looking to do here? I guess we just pass. Obviously gonna have to... Oh, you got it. Okay, that's cool, though. If they're playing that, that's fine. Because I'm assuming they're gonna make this like a 6. We go to 3, and then we get to see what's up. No, they're not doing anything, because they don't even have a card now. Okay, cool. So we got away with one a little bit there. Unfortunately, these both first strike, so... We can't really punch pass unless we make this protection from white proactively. But they left 2 things on top. I don't know what those things would be. But if we say protection from white, they would take 5. We would still have a blocker. We could make another one, but we would have to go to 7 to do it. Whew, boy. This is tough. And we would have to chump block there. Assuming that, pump that. Block here, take 6, go to 1. And that's assuming I have like Copper Coat or something on top. Oh my gosh, sorry y'all. I mean, I guess we could still block with Adeline though. So it's not the end of the world. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to give this protection from white, basically. And we're going to attack with this. And just say, if you want to double block and kill Adeline, I guess you do. Alright, they didn't want to. Alright, so they're going to take 5. So we still have Adeline to block, and we can make a token with the king. Alright. Let's see what their second card was they left on their own Adeline. Oh, no! Oh, that's so good. Question is, can we win through that? They have to leave a red creature back. They have to leave 1 red, 1 white untapped. Adeline's already going to be untapped, so they have to leave back 1 brute. Actually, no, we're going to still be short. If we end up chump blocking with Darian, we wouldn't have enough. Oh, that sucks. They're going to pull back a creature? Okay. I think we can win from here. Oh, no, because that's going to be 1. Okay, we could block the 1/1, though. Or I guess it's a 2/1. Fair. All right. So what we have to do here is we have to make a token with Darian. King Darian, extra large, the 8th. All right, so we make a token. We're going to 7. Oh, we only had to go to 8. Why do we have to only go to 8? Oh, forgot. That wasn't a damage land. Oh, that's even better then. Cool. That worked out fantastically. Then we will do this, we will do this, and we will do this. And take 2. For some reason, I thought I had only other damage lands. So yeah, that was even less of a concern. Yeah, that's definitely game. Oh, and we got this on top of it. Great. Give this protection from white. Actually, wait. Let me double check. 6. Yeah, it's definitely going to be it. I just wanted to make sure. All right, we'll pay it. From white. And we're going to attack. I guess. Yeah. There you go. Whew, ugly finish. Yeah, we're keeping this. Ooh. All right, I guess we got to play that, huh? Okay. Oh, are we playing against... it looks like it's probably mono white. I kind of want to lead with Malera here. If Malera gets exiled, fine. Then we play Peacekeeper, then maybe Vanguard to protect the Peacekeeper. Yeah, I assume that was coming, so that doesn't surprise me. That was kind of part of the plan. Thalia, not bad. Not bad, but I think we're going to do this, and then we could play Coppercoat plus Thalia next turn. So they've got Farewell, Elspeth, Elish Norn. I guess we call Elspeth. And then Thalia and this protect our stuff for a while. I mean, they could still play Elish Norn, which is a bit of a pain. Maybe I should have just called Elish Norn, honestly, in hindsight. Because we can kind of deal with the other things. But we do also have Iganjo, which could get past Elish Norn, I guess. Well, let's see what they want to do here. Because I would assume... Well, that's the Elish Norn that's a 4/7, not the other one. So... Well, I guess with the Coppercoat, we'd be able to kill that. Alright, you're going to Iganjo this. Yep. Sadly, they can pay for it, so not a lot we could do there. Other than not attack, but that wasn't a real option. Oh, did they get another removal spell? Oh, they got to lay down arms. Oh, that sucks. Now we're in trouble. We got to find some real hitters off the top now. You know, that kind of helps at least. I mean, that's something. It's not the best something, but it's something. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do much with that. Unless we get a Brutal Cathar. Okay, I thought if I summoned it to the top, it'd be sweet. But that didn't happen. Not a lot we're doing here, sadly. I think we just... I mean, I guess we attack with Thalia. It's kind of our only chance, right? They probably don't block. Oh, I thought they were just going to block with the Bank Buster, and we were just going to end up having to kill that. But this is all the better. Okay, cool. And we get to make a token with Darien? So this is alright. Now, if they go land, and still, like, farewell, that sucks. But what are we going to do about it, you know? Okay, so they make a soldier. Make a token. Ooh, did not want another Thalia. That's not what we were looking for here. Unfortunately, I think we got to get rid of this first. Alright. End the turn. Maybe I could have outraced the opponent, and I just got too conservative there, but who the heck knows. I think once the farewell happens, we're kind of in trouble anyway, unless we find another taxing effect for it. Really, honestly, we need to find another Peacekeeper or something for that, or next turn's going to get real ugly. We're going to crack this. Unfortunately, we don't get another token. Coppercoat. Boy. I mean, you know, this is kind of all or nothing. Oh, actually, I should have played Coppercoat first. I was thinking about next turn, but yeah, this is kind of where we're at. Okay. I mean, if they get it, they get it. I mean, not a lot we're going to do. Alright, so now they're going to kill Thalia. So had we played the Copper Coat, we would have survived, but I think all we can do is this. We do have a backup Thalia. They don't know that, obviously. Alright, they're going to draw a card. They didn't play a land, though. Ooh, okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. If I'd have played the Copper Coat last turn, the game would be over. Gosh dang it. Okay, let me double check things real quick. 4, so that'd be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, it's 14. Gosh dang. That sucks. But if they play that, they have nothing else, right? So if we can't kill them, the plan here is probably just play Thalia. Then attack. Because if they get a land, we're toast. If they don't, then it doesn't really matter. If they do, then we're just running both of these out. Okay, they got their land. So here comes Farewell. I mean, you're obviously not doing anything else here. Oh, maybe they do have something else. Oh, I guess it could be like, whatever, Sunfall or whatever the other thing is. I guess that's viable too here. But some removal card. If it's not a sweeper, I don't know what it would be. Oh. Huh. Okay, that makes sense, though. So just leave us with the token? Alright, we still didn't find what we were looking for, though. So, I think we just... Man, this is all funny, because I just was too conservative and didn't play that Copper Coat's Vanguard. Trying to think of, like, how I can entice them to play Farewell, and then what's the best thing to have after that. It's sort of what I'm looking at the moment. So let's just attack and kill this. Then we'll play this. End the turn. Alright, they're going digging, and they don't want to play their Farewell for some reason. Another Bank Buster, so they can block with that. That makes sense. Okay, that's one way to entice somebody to do a thing. Well, then what? Because we attack, we know they can crew, block. That doesn't do anything. Alright, let's just go up top then. Oh man, I wish I'd have known I had another Adeline on top. Sure. Let's pass. Obviously, you get to draw. This is where we fall behind here. Okay. I mean, they're not going to get rid of enchantments, so they can keep that other Malira locked down, I'm assuming. Alright, there's a Farewell, which we knew about. Alright, we're going to do the only things we can do. Probably more ossifications incoming. Sanctuary Warden. Alright, that works. Man, where have the Brutal Cathars been all this time? They would have been a huge help a while ago. That's not gonna help. Alright. Yeah, man, we can't do it. Yeah, let's keep it. Let's keep it. We obviously have to draw land, but, you know, if we don't get land, we're gonna lose anyway. So, ooh, Jetmare's Garden was not the land we were looking for. I think we still have to do this, though. At least get us a play on the first 2 turns. Because I don't know if playing Malira just into one of these is enough. Especially with them possibly having removal for our early cards. Alright, that'll help somewhat. Obviously, Malira is going to eat the bullet and not the Initiate. I say that. They could have 2 removal cards here. But we'll see. Alright, I guess we'll resolve it and sacrifice this. I mean, that's not the worst thing. I mean, that was 1 point to save a 3/3. I mean, like, that's cool. That could have been a lot worse for us. Go with this. See how the opponent feels. They've got Shieldred, Terra Sun. Oh my gosh. Wow. They have no white mana, so that's good. We're not worried about that. Vraska still would need 2 more. I guess we just call Shieldred. I mean, obviously, they could just get a land and use Terra Sunder, but if they do, they do. There's not a lot we could do about it. If they don't, we've got their hand on lock for a couple turns. Yeah, that's fine. So, can play this, call human. Actually, no, that's bad. I need to call angel with that. Yeah, I should just play the brush land here. That's alright. And we'll attack. But now we can play Adeline plus something else off the top. This means I have to waste a removal on Sigarda, which is fine. We already knew what was on top, so that's not a shocker. Play this. Play this. Get our attacks on. Alright. So if they get a land, they could play Vraska. Actually, I guess they could play Wandering Emperor now. But you're probably playing Vraska because otherwise we have 2 things that don't tap, and that's definitely lethal. So you got to get rid of Adeline. They go to 8. Can we kill them from 8? Yes, if we get something that pumps our team, that would do it. We didn't get anything that pumped our team, so that won't do it. So we're going to attack here, into the opponent, and this into Vraska. Alright, opponent's at 4. They can play this, get rid of a creature, go to 6. Still need something that pumps our team. Or that helps. Yeah, I'm sure. Though it should have used that token. But it didn't matter. We got there. I don't feel great about this. We would be on the draw and have all the pain lands. Let's mulligan that. This feels a lot better. Problem is, this is a very strong hand. And I don't know what I want to get rid of. I'm going to say Coppercoat Vanguard. Ooh, that's tough. If I only had 2 lands in hand, I probably would have gotten rid of Helana Lena. But because I had too many lands, I figured it's worth it. Now let us find a 1 mana thing. That would have been awesome. Alright, we're going to play this, call human, play Thalia, get hit with a cut down. Yep. So be it. Trespasser. If we draw a land here, I might actually try to get rid of a Trespasser. We did. Actually, I'm not. You know why? Because I'm going to save this for a Shieldred next turn. I don't know why I think a Shieldred's coming, but... Alright, no blocks. And... It's not? Okay, that was interesting. I guess they just have some other kill card here. No? Whoa. What's going on? Fables, sure. Well, now we have a better target to get rid of with Fables, or the Fables, so that's cool. And now we can kind of hold the Valor stance for some bigger stuff. Yeah, no blocks. Go to 11. I mean, we're playing a dangerous game here, but I'm kind of into it. I might save the Jetmir's Garden to cycle at this point. Oh, I forgot it's nighttime. That sucks. Oh, that's really bad. Crap. Crap, 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 crap. I wasn't even thinking. That's really bad. Alright. I goofed up. I really didn't even think about it being nighttime. So now they can attack, invoke despair. We have to give up a creature. Actually, it's still not bad though, right? Because if they attack, give up all their mana to invoke despair, we're not dead. Because there's no creatures in the yard currently. Okay, there's a Shieldred. We can kill a Shieldred. We can chump block a token. We might still be alright here. Let's go ahead and just get rid of Shieldred. Well, you ain't no help. You are not what we're looking for. Definitely not the droids of which we seek. Sure, on Thalia, why not? Attack with both of these. And then we get to play Skrelv, and we'll get to flip a Brutal Cathar. Since we already played the Valor stance. And as long as we're holding the Jetmir's Garden, we'll have a card to discard. Opponent, it doesn't work like that. Oh boy. Alright. Yeah, we get the first strike down. I don't think they realize that. We'll take the one. In the turn. Oh, I could have just played the land anyway. It didn't matter. They're at 2. Yep. There you go. Cool. We'll take it. Not gonna lie, with this deck, it feels pretty good when you're winning on the draw. Whew, let's keep it. This is one I kind of would like to throw back, but I kind of want to keep it just so y'all can see what this sort of draw could be for you, potentially. Because it's going to play differently than I probably want it to. Oh, this like... Oh, this is just Esper Control? Ugh. Okay. Well, that's a thing to note. Let's see what happens. Have a feeling there's going to be some ossifications in our future. No, just a wedding announcement. Okay. Could have been worse. I will take that. That works for us. We'll call human. And we're going to get some attacks on. Alright. Is this board sweeper number 1 incoming, is the question. If so, not bad, because we could sack Malira to protect Adeline and get Adeline back and then play something. Bankbuster. That's at least not so scary. Alright. I am still worried about Sunfall or whatever. That's a real problem. What do we do here? If we do this, there's a chance we can do this and this after a sweeper, so I'm gonna go with this first. Ooh, we have a Thalia on top. That's kind of nice, too. Don't hate that. So I'm just taking a big pile here, and they're holding on to the farm hand, so that makes me feel like there's not a sweeper in hand. Because otherwise, you just chump block there and save yourself the 4 life. So maybe they're trying to get to farewell. Which, if so, Thalia is going to be very big here. Edict. We're going to get rid of probably Malira. Yeah. Whoa, cancel. Resolve that. Malira gets to go away. Least of our concern toward getting toward the finish line. Alright. So, we want to start with not that extra Valor stance. They do have mana. Okay, let's get Thalia down first. And they may sack a thing here. Okay, they didn't. So then we're going to go with Brutal Cathar, I guess. Remove a token. No, opponent, why would you do that? That's the wrong way. Let me target a thing first. Then, oh, okay. Well, that's a thing. They go to 1. They're not dead. Oh, no, wait, because the token plus Adeline. So, yeah, they are dead. We get to go first. Let's keep it. It's an exciting hand to keep first, too. Thalia into Peacekeeper into Adeline. Sounds pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that feels nice and spicy. Question is it good enough? We're gonna find out. You got a cut down. Sounds about right. Ooh, double Peacekeeper, though. That could be juicy. So you have Fables, Multiverse. Alright, so we're going to call Fable first. And then probably Shieldred. Trying to figure out if we can get this done. If we call Shieldred, then they're going to cast Big Score, which if they had another land sets them up for a tally, but at that point we've done 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus some extra. So sure, we're just going to see if this is enough. Let's call Shieldred. And see what happens here. Alright, so they're at 17. We can attack for 7, get them to 10. Oh, Coppercoat Scout. That's huge. Alright. I mean, I guess they could cut down the Scout here, but if they cut down the Scout, they don't get to Big Score, so that's fine. Yep, okay, so they're going to do that first. Now they get to use that. Which is fine, because then they'll have to find another land for a tally. So, I don't know if they even want to do that. Alright, they're at 7. Let's see what happens. I mean, they had to keep their land to make sure they could cast a tally, was their whole plan here. So it's just... Oh, no, they're going to breach. Oh, that makes more sense, actually. Fortunately, except for an angel, we don't have anything crazy they could breach. What are they going to get back? Oh, they don't even have anything great to get. They get a creature or a planeswalker, they can get a Shieldred? Yeah, none of our stuff even makes an extra blocker. They just get like a big 4/4 or something. Yeah, that's fine. I think we're still good here, right? We play this. Make a token bigger. Or this guy, I guess. And something's going to be more than 7. Yeah. Alright. Whoo. Go Peacekeepers. The difference in this game for sure. Yeah. This is definitely keepable. We play Jetmir first. Then we play the Raise the Verge Thicket. And then go Thalia into Peacekeeper. Yada, yada, yada. Ooh, against a potential blue deck? Nice. Love to see that with Thalia early. Ooh, and we got our 4th land to be able to play the Angel on time. Oh. You got a counter, you got Fable. You don't even have another land. I guess we just call Fable. I mean, I guess Fires is annoying. But yeah, Fable's probably better. That's just a more problematic card. Because everything's still going to cost more. Yeah, that probably is game. Yeah. The sick part there is my initial plan was going to be to play Sigarda. But with the things being with worry, even if they'd have played a land, the worst they could have done is counter a thing. So I might have just went with Adeline. But they didn't get a land, so like that would have been my next thing for sure. Adeline up and go for it. And I also realized in hindsight, because I knew it was in their hand, I should have called either the Protocol or... Actually, I really should have just called Make Disappear. Because with Thalia out, they also weren't going to be able to cast Fable for another turn anyway. So we were protected from everything but like fires and the spell counters. So one of those would have been probably a better call, but didn't really matter. We hit all of our cards anyway, and the opponent missed a land. All right, that was a pretty good run. I don't think there's much to complain about here, and it plays a lot like what you would expect. It was pretty resilient. We were able to slow the opponent's spells down long enough for us to get through value attacks. So yeah, I think this list is pretty solid as is. I don't think I want to change too much. So we're going to go with 3 Hopeful Initiate, 3 Skrelv, 4 Coppercoat Vanguard, 4 Thalia, 2 Valorous Stance, 3 Malira the Living Cure, 3 Adeline, 3 Anointed Peacekeeper, 4 Brutal Cathar, 1 King Darien Exolarge the 8th, 3 Helena Nelena, 1 Sigarda Champion of Light, 2 Sigarda Font of Blessings, and then we have 1 Iganjo, 2 Plains, a Beseju, 4 each of Battlefield Forge, Brushed Land, Razor Verge Thicket, 1 Jetmir's Garden, 4 Plaza of Heroes, and 4 Secluded Courtyard. Now I will say this build actually has been working pretty well for those mono black matchups and the Rakdos matchups. The only other thing I could think of if you wanted to make a little bit of a change is if you wanted to change Valor Stance to Destroy Evils. And partly if you were running into a lot of the green-white enchantments list, because you could destroy enchantments, or if you're just running into a lot of the mono-white mid-rangey control with all the ossifications and whatever, it'd be pretty good for those matchups if you want to make that change. And maybe in the land, we could cut one of the Battlefield Forge for another Plains, because we only have really the Helena Lena and red, and we don't need all that extra red mana, because that would still be 7 sources for 3 red cards, and that's probably okay. But overall, yeah, not a lot to worry about here. It plays pretty well, and if you already have these cards, it's a nice little upgrade. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Glow Rider. Partly because imagine if we could play Glow Rider in this deck alongside all the other taxing effects. It would be pretty bonkers. I don't know if this is the type of card that will ever really get reprinted, because we do have this ability on something like Thalia, but it's legendary. I don't know if they want to give this to creatures where you could just have 2 or 3 of these in play and then lock out your opponent from non-creature spells almost entirely, especially when you're talking about all the other things that are taxing your opponent's stuff right now. So a little bit tough. Maybe one day we'll see this thing get reprinted, but I would assume not. And it's not dominating enough that the price has gone up. I believe you can find these between like $6 or $8 or so. So yeah, it's still a cool card. Something worth playing in Commander if you want to just slow down some of those over-the-top cards. But yeah, cool one if you didn't know it existed. But if you enjoy creature-themed decks like today, check out this other Dragons list we played with the new Sarkhan. Had some really good results, and it was a lot of fun. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.